Good morning and welcome back to Budget Beauty. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the face and the creative force behind Budget Beauty. And this is our weekly episode for Budget Beauty and all things trying out makeup, all things, let's put a face on and play with some makeup. So, this is our weekly episode. And so I'm filming very, very early on Saturday morning. Very, very early. It's about 7 o'clock. I'm looking at my clock in here. It's about 7 o'clock in here. On the dot, as a matter of fact. And I've been up for about half an hour anyway. Actually, I've been up probably about an hour because I got up when husband left for work. So I was like, I'll knock out my episode early this morning and get a move on for the day and put my face on a little bit. So I decided I wanted to do pink today. So I'm wearing pink. This is a pink bandana that I have. And a pink shirt that I got from Old Navy. And we're going to do some pink makeup, and I have pink accessories. I'm also wearing a new wig, which it's okay. It's I got it off of Amazon during this last Amazon Prime Days haul. I think I spent like $20 on it. I don't know. But I spent a little bit of money on it. So also too, I got some other things from Amazon. And it was only like two things. It turned out to only be two things because I had said previously that I was going to do, possibly I was going to look to see what makeup they had during the Prime Day, 3-day Prime Day. And I did get some stuff. And so we're going to talk about it here, but I am not going to do a beauty haul because it's only two things. So I can talk about it here and that'll suffice for me talking about what I got. So we're not going to necessarily do a full beauty haul episode as we would normally do when I make some purchases. So I want to get started. So we're going to start with the beauty haul stuff. So I have the first thing I got, and I've been eyeing this for a long time. And one of my favorite drag queens, Plastique Tiara, had partnered with Laneige. And so I was like, oh, okay, all right, well, Plastique Tiara like it. I'll give it a shot. You know, I'm always in the market for some beauty recommendations. Always. So that's what I did. I got the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I've been eyeing this for a minute because she did it like a minute ago. She did it probably a couple months ago. And so I remember it still being cold. So and I ran and put it on I found it on Amazon and put it in my saved cart. Y'all know y'all have wish lists and things. I have a massive makeup wish list to go with the 5 million other wish lists that I have on Amazon, including our wedding registry. And so I was like, I will go add this Laneige because lip sleeping mask, I can always use one. I always need something for my lips because I wear a lot of lipstick. And lipstick tends to destroy my lips. So I've gotten better over the years and I've worn lipstick a long time. Like I say, y'all know my background. I've been wearing lipstick since I was 13 years old. And yes, for a minute there I wasn't wearing makeup, but when I wore lipstick, and I still do now. And that's because my mom was very much a lipstick person. And so that was the thing that we wore. So, patterning after mom. So I always am in the market for something that makes my lips feel better once I take my makeup off. And so I was like, this is going to be nice. So I have a couple of other brands, a couple of other things like this, but I was specifically looking for Laneige. And this is the Laneige lip sleeping mask in the I don't want to say formula, but it's the peached iced tea flavor. So, I was trying to think of the word. Do I want to say flavor or? So we're unboxing, and that's what it looks like. It comes in this little tube. I really like it. I think I'm gonna really like it. And y'all know I like peach flavored things, so it comes with this little thing, and I just saw this in the box. I was wondering what this was. It's a little applicator to put it on, which is kind of cool. I mean, okay, I see why it's expensive as hell too. So I did get this on sale, and I don't know how much I spent on it, but I think it was like $17. I think I got it down to like $17.60 with the Prime deal. Yes, this is a little rubber tipped applicator that I am assuming, and it comes with a little pouch. I'm assuming you use this to dip into it, and you're done. So let's look at the directions. The box has some very tiny print on it. Good Lord, that's very tiny. Meemaw can't read that. Meemaw eyes bad, and I can't read that. Oh, okay, all right. Well, the side, it says, it's fine. Okay, benefit. Intense moisture. Soften, smooth, hydration intense. Yeah, hydration intense. Okay. Ingredients: berry fruit complex, vitamin C, plus coconut oil. Okay. Then it's a hydrating nighttime lip mask. And then it says directions. Apply generously and leave on overnight. Gently wipe off remains next morning. Okay, that's normal for all of the ones that I have. So yeah, that's very normal. So if I'm not mistaken, Laneige is like Korean skincare, which, okay, let's talk about Korean skincare. It's fantastic from what I've been told. So I'm very excited to try it. I've always heard great things about Korean skincare. And I always see people highly recommending it. So, I'm very excited to try. So yeah, I'm very excited to try. And see how that works on my lips. I just got some stuff from, Bath and Body Works also. I ran and grabbed it because I got a free thing while I was getting, because over here, y'all see this TJ Maxx bag. Well, there are three massive Bath and Body Works bags that are full of hand soap and body wash. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm almost certain that I have undiagnosed ADHD. And also probably slightly obsessive compulsive. I don't know, OCD. Probably. I hesitate to say that because I know people who have that, and theirs presents way differently, and like, I don't want to say worse, but they have to take medication for it. So I don't have to take medication, but I know I have something going on because I spend entirely too much money on, one, makeup, and also two, Bath and Body Works. I am like a platinum member at Ulta right now, and at Bath and Body Works, I'm the equivalent of a platinum member. Like, last count, I had 54 bottles of hand soap. That's enough. I have to put 2 in each room where there's a sink. Okay, so in our house, we have 1 bathroom, and then our kitchen. Okay, in order to use up all this soap, I have to not buy any anymore, and I have to put 2 bottles in each room, because otherwise we would never run out of hand soap ever. I bought a bunch from Sam's, and I got a bunch there. So, and it's the Dial hand soap, and I really like the Dial hand soap. But then I kind of went back into Bath and Body Works. And I used to shop in there a long time ago when I was in high school. And so I'm a 90s, I'm a kid of the 90s. I'm a kid of the 80s and a kid of the 90s. I came of age in the 90s. And so y'all know Bath and Body Works was hitting in the 90s. So I used to shop in there all the time, and I would get stuff for Christmas. People would give it to me for Christmas. And I did have my favorite scents and things. I used to love the peach one, like a peach or something like that. I don't even remember the name of it, but I have some of it right now. It's in the bathroom right now. I bought some recently because I was like, oh, I really like that peach, and I really like how it smells. So, y'all, I spent so much money, and I went in there and spent $150 on hand soap. So that started it again. And then I went back like 2 weeks later and got something for my birthday and spent another $50. And it's been, and then the candles. I buy all the candles. So, and especially, I don't buy summer candles. This is the thing. I'm very specific about what I buy. I don't buy summer candles. I always buy fall and winter Christmassy candles because I want my house to smell a certain way during the year. Like, I don't want my house to smell like Christmas in July. Okay. But we use candle in the bathroom, which helps. Their White Barn candles are strong. We literally call it, I'm like, oh, we need another Mr. Strong. We got to go get another Mr. Strong. Like, we just went and bought one. Specifically went in there and bought that specific candle. It's the eucalyptus and spearmint candle. Yeah, we went and bought that. So anyway, yeah. So we went and we bought a bunch of candles, and then I bought more hand soap. So now I have a bunch for Christmas, and I have a bunch of candles for the fall because I would love I want my house to smell like that. And there's one specifically, pumpkin pecan waffles. Y'all, pumpkin pecan waffles, the candle smells fantastic. The hand soap is what really smells good. I love that hand soap. So I bought a bunch of that. So yes, I'm looking in here now. I count at least, there's 4 bottles. I'm looking to see if I got a pumpkin pecan waffles in here. Nope, this is the leaves. This is the leaves hand soap. The leaves smell really good too. Then I have another one for Christmas because I like to have the hand soap for Christmas and also the candles for Christmas. Because when I put up my Christmas tree, I want my house to smell like Christmas. This is, we've half used this bottle, but I put it back because we half used it. This is the Holly Berry Spruce. Most wonderful time of the year. And it smells fantastic. I love it. Yeah, I've spent a lot. I got a bunch down there too. Kitchen lemon, another bottle of leaves. And what happens is sometimes I tend to buy 2 of the same thing, not realizing I've already bought 2 of the same thing. And then work bestie bought me some hand soap, or gave me some hand soap. And I was like, sir, now why would you feed the addiction like that? I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, why did you feed the addiction? Why? Now, it smells wonderful. It's lemon and coriander. This is strawberry peach sunset. I don't even remember buying this. But that's gonna be for late. And then I like to use certain things during seasons. So like right now it's summer. So I have the Disney Princess collection because y'all know I love Disney. And I'm a massive Disney head. So, and Jasmine is my favorite Disney princess, Jasmine and Tiana. I had the Tiana hand soap. I've since used it all up, alongside Backyard Honeysuckle, which I have the candle of in the other room. But the Jasmine hand soap I'm using right now, and it smells really good. I wanted to use that during the summer because that to me evokes a summer smell. So, yeah. It's interesting. I'm looking to see if I can find that pumpkin pecan waffles. And I can't. Peach Bellini. Here it is. Here's one. pumpkin pecan waffles. Y'all, this smells so good. I can't wait till fall. I'm also not a summer person. I hate the summer, to be honest with you. I'm considered a summer baby, even though I was really technically born at the end of spring. I hate the summer. I do. It is so hot all the time. I mean, where I'm from, we're known for it being hot in the summer. Very hot and very humid. And so, listen, as a larger girl, I'm just like, it's too hot for this. I don't like it. So I don't go outside. I tend to not go outside unless I absolutely have to. And I stay in an air-conditioned house. That's what I pay my electric bill for. So, there's that. Anyway, so, yeah, I did get some Bath & Body Works skincare stuff. That was the point of all of that with the Bath & Body Works. I did, while I was buying those candles and buying the, some more hand soap, I got some skincare and I got an overnight lip balm, and it's an orange dreamsicle flavor, and it works really well. I really like it. It feels good on my lips and it tastes pretty decent. So I try not to actually like eat it or anything, but I mean, you can't help but taste it if it's on your mouth. So but yeah, it works really well. So we're gonna get into skincare at some point here, but I did want to talk about the fact that I've gotten some stuff. And I have been using my haul from the skincare that I just bought from Ulta. I have been using it, and it was I liked what I got, so I was really pleased. All right, the other thing I got was I ordered this NYX Professional Makeup Epic Ink Liner, waterproof, in the shade black. That's this. It says it's a vegan formula. On the side it says precise brush tip, ink like pigments, one stroke payoff, matte finish. Okay, all right, we'll see about that. We'll probably use it today, just so I can see what it's working like. So let's see. Let's get it out of the box. That's what it looks like. I use a lot of NYX other eye things and NYX lip products. Y'all know I stay using a NYX lip product. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I've been eyeing this for a minute too. So yeah. Yeah, they hollering about vegan formula on here. So yeah, very excited to use this and see what we're gonna play with it in just a minute, as a matter of fact. So, all right. That was like $7. Maybe $5. It was between like $5 and $7, which is pretty good. That's about right. That's what I expect from a pencil like that. All right. We're going to get started finally on this makeup. And today, like I said, I was going to do a pink look, and I am going to do a pink look, using some stuff that I bought way back when, but we are not going to do a pink lip. We are going to use this Fenty finally for this lip, because I want to see what this Fenty looks like on my lips. I'm very excited about that. So we'll see. I also have moved my mirror over here so I can see, and I grabbed my handheld mirror so y'all can see that. Y'all can see there's my ring light. But I grabbed my handheld mirror that I bought. The one that I said I bought, and I stuck it in a bag and I hadn't used it yet. I did put it over here. I grabbed it this morning so I could use it. All right, so getting started on this makeup. We're going to use the NYX Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer. I'm going to use this for our eye primer, eyeshadow primer. I like it so far. It's not terrible. Very good. A little bit goes a long way. I can tell y'all that. I really don't have to do too much once I have to take a little bit of the excess off, but like one coating for each eye is about how much I need. Um, it's very good. I like the formula. It dries fast. It is a fast drying one. Um, Formula's kind of thick. It's kind of thick. But it's fine. I don't mind it being thick. My only problem is if it's thick and it takes forever to dry. Then we have a problem. But otherwise, no. This is fine. All right, so I took the excess. Excuse me. I took the excess and gonna do the other eye because I didn't need to. I had used up everything on that brush the first time, so I didn't have to do too much. I don't have any plans to go anywhere today. Um, Husband is working. He's on the early shift today. And he is for the next couple of weeks. So, when he gets home, he should get home sometime in the afternoon. I saw him briefly this morning when he was leaving and I was getting up. Because he worked a double yesterday. So, I was home and left to my own devices. All right. NYX primer has been applied. I don't know about if I'm I don't know. I may fool around with it under the eye. I don't know. I don't really care for my under eye, and I don't mess with my under eye too much anyway, so it should be fine. I'm trying to see if I have something on my lid. I don't. It keeps looking like I do, but I don't. All right. So we're going to dry this NYX under eye. It's the Epic Ink Liner. Shake her up. Nice, precise tip. Y'all see that? They were not lying. So let's go in and get started. I always have to clean my inner corner here before I put this on. Ooh, they weren't lying. That's a very precise tip. Okay. Y'all see that? It's very precise. It's a very thin line. Okay. And then on the other eye. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Very good. All right. I like that. Very precise tip, and it's clean and it dries clean. It's drying down and it's already drying on my eyes, so yeah. It went across very clean. No dragging, no I got to sit there and do and all it. No, didn't have to do that. So while we are waiting for this stuff to dry, because my eyes are almost dry, let's get our primer on. Now, I have been using this NYX Marshmallow Primer. And you see it's a pop cap. I've been using it and it's okay. We'll use it today. I always feel like I'm not putting enough on. And I probably am. It's apropos that it's pink today. Go ahead and rub this in. I feel like I don't put enough when I have been putting it on the last couple of days. Because I've been trying to, use it, see how the product works. It's okay. I feel like my makeup lasted. I didn't have any problems with the makeup, the face makeup not lasting. It seemed to last a lot, a long time. with this on. The end didn't feel gross. Because that's a concern. Is your face gonna feel gross when you have this on? Now, truth be told, I like the e.l.f. better. Y'all know I like that hydrating face primer. I really like the e.l.f. hydrating face primer, but I like this. This is fine. It's like, it feels like I'm putting lotion on my face. Let's put it that way. Like I'm lotioning up my skin uh with a heavy lotion or something. But it feels lightweight on the skin. So it's not like it's super heavy and it's, you like, oh my God, what do I have on my skin going on here? No, it's very it's actually lightweight, but and it does not feel like I have anything on after. But as I'm putting it on, it does feel like a heavy lotion. It also smells interesting. And y'all can see my face is very, very white because I put this primer on. So I'll go ahead and rub it. It does smell like marshmallow. Now, that smells like marshmallows. Kind of. To be quite honest, I am not a marshmallow person. Even before the diabetes, I did not like marshmallows too much because I ate too many of them as a kid. And we used to keep them in the house because my aunt would make this very specific dessert called Cloud Nine. And my aunt Jean would. And we would keep them in the house for that reason. And I remember eating them. Just eating them. And she'd be like, do you eat up my marshmallows for the... Nah, I'm supposed to make Cloud Nine. You didn't eat up the marshmallow. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And she'd be like, look like I'm going to have to go buy some more. So she would. But yes, my face has a white cast on it right now because of this primer. Definitely tells me I put enough on. Cause goodness. I have a white cast going on. Alright. So that is that. That's this marshmallow primer. The marshmallow primer by NYX. Alright. So we're going to do this eye. And I don't know how I'm going to do my... Do I want to do my... I think I want to do my... I want to cut my crease with pink. I think that's what I'm going to do. Cut my crease with pink. And we're going to do a pinup eye to go with this. Okay. So I'm grabbing the pink pencil here. And we're going to do a pinup eye. I need my black pencil. Now, I could probably use the liner to do the pinup eye. Okay. But y'all know me and the liner don't necessarily work very well on the thing. If I use it, I use that liquid liner. If I use this pencil, I'm fine. But not the liquid liner. I'm like, make it make sense. Because that should be better. But no. I have to do it with a pencil. Otherwise, it looks crazy. It does not turn out the way you would think it would. So, there's that. All right. So, we are using the BFF Cream Gel Liner. This is the pink. This is the Amethyst Hour. My eyes are dry, by the way. So, we're going to cut the crease with this, which you're not necessarily going to be able to tell that I cut this crease. But you will once I put this eyeshadow on. And then I'm going to do a pinup eye underneath across the lash line. So we're going to be smart and we're going to do this a different way. Like that. Correct. Okay. All right. Okay. So I have it on. Got my crease cut. Okay. Now we're going to go over the lash line with the black, of course. This is the same thing, cream gel liner in the shade Swerve. Now I haven't been doing this the last few times I've done my makeup. I did the other day and I didn't record anything. But I did a blue and it turned out really nice. I think that turned out really well. Okay. I do not want to do a wing right now. So I'm going to fix that. Of course, as always, we will keep the black out and the pink out just to see if we need to do color correction or not. What's going on with my eyelash? Stop it. It wants me to do a wing so bad over there, but I'm not doing a wing today. I do not feel like doing a wing. I just want to do this eye across. I do not want to do a wing. I keep feeling like I have something in that eye, and I don't. I can't very well rub my eye either to get it out, even if I did. I mean, I'm like, what do you want me to do here? Okay. All right, black across. That's good. Okay, now, we got that done. So now we can work on this. So we're going to use this liquid eyeliner. This is liquid eyeshadow, the NYX Ultimate Glow Shots. This is in the shade Plum Player. Now, it says it's plum, but I'm curious to see if this is not more of a hot pink. We're gonna try. Oh, see, that's more pink. That's reading pink to me. It is plum, but it's reading pink to me, and I think it will work fine as a pink, which is what I thought when I bought it in the store. So y'all know how much I love these NYX Ultimate Glow Shots. So, because I really like the metallic, how the metallic works with these. Some I've gotten different results with, and some are fine. But all the ones that I gotten weird results with, I've since learned just fill it in. It gets a little patchy and weird sometimes, so fill it in yourself. Manually fill that in. All right. And y'all see, it did not take much to do it, to get it on. And that's what I really like about these. Highly pigmented, very reflective, easy application. I can usually get them on real quick and don't have too much problems. With certain colors, I don't. Also, with this applicator, I can apply it precisely, especially in that area between my crease cut and like when you want to get up real close to this line, as y'all see I'm doing now. I really like this color as a pink. I mean, I could use it as a purple, but this is a nice pink. It's a nice purplish pink. Try not to touch the black. You kind of want to just stay between the lines here. Crease cut down to the black. No higher, no lower. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Gotta let that dry. This eye is almost dry because I finished it first. Very pleased. Okay. All right. Gotta let this dry. Actually, I'm gonna speed this up just a tad bit. Sweet Full Fan, which we will be using later to dry our face. But this to dry, help speed this up because this eye needs to be a little drier. This one's already dry. This one needs a little help. That's why we have this. All right. Eyeshadow is done. I really like that. That turned out nice. And I like that pink. So now we're going to do mascara. Okay. So for the mascara, I bought a bunch of mascara in the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I've been trying it as I go. So I try one, like a new one every day, and try not to snatch my eyelashes out while trying this new mascara. So I'm thinking, which one do I want to use today? I don't know. I tried the e.l.f. The last thing I bought was the e.l.f. and it's okay. I'm okay with it. Now, because I have this black above, you're not gonna really see it. So I'm gonna try to use. Man, you know what? We're gonna give this Sky High one more chance. It's not terrible, but it could be better for me. Now, the other Maybelline that I bought is fine. So, yeah. All right, and this right here that I'm putting on, of course, is my lash primer from Essence. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about, too. I used the Essence makeup remover, and it's fine. It works just as well as my Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. It's fine. It worked fairly well. This is the Super Boost with Super Fruits volume booster, which is helpful here since I have that on. Yeah, this is the volume booster lash primer, super volume with Super Fruits from Essence. As y'all can see, you can see the white lashes. You can literally see my lashes. They are very thin right now. So I'm going to try to put this on very quickly. Get her on. This one I need to go back to the tube for. I kind of used it all up on the other one. And this one needs a little bit more help. There we go. Okay. That's a lot better. Okay. Try not to touch the black. Try not to touch the black. All right. So we're going to go ahead and put this This is the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational Sky High mascara. So let's see what we can do here. Like I said, you're not really going to see anything because I have the black over my lash line. But if I didn't have that on, you'd be able to see my lashes like tremendously. That's why I'm not that jumped up about doing it this way. I'm not that jumped up about which one I use. And it is, I mean, I can see it. I can see it in my lashes. I can tell I coated them. Because they are they are very, instead of being stark white, they are very black now. Okay. Trying to make sure I got all of the white there. I think I did. All right. Other eye. Okay. Trying to get that from root to tip. Root to tip. And they do advise that you do the zigzag motion. And that helps. That seems to help get the lashes coated. Because you're trying to pull it through the lash. It's like combing through hair. So your actual like hair on your head. Because it is hair. And you've got this thick formula on there, so. Okay. Not bad. Let's see if I can. There's still a little bit of white. I can see a little bit of white on the lashes. Okay. Root to tip. Okay. All right. That should be good now. I know there's some on my eyeshadow there, but it's fine. Okay. There. Okay. You can see my you can see my lashes now. All right. So excuse me. Face. Eyes are done. So now we're working on this face. All right. So what we're going to do, we are going to test this color. I am not going to use this if the color does not work. It may be too bright. I suspect it is too bright. But this is the L'Oreal Infallible 30 up to 32 hour fresh wear foundation. Okay. L'Oreal Paris. Cause she's worth it. Sunscreen broad spectrum SPF. Okay, so this is shade 510. We're gonna see. That was the shade it told me to get. So shake her up. And we're gonna see. I'm gonna put it in one spot. And it's a pump too. That might be the right shade here. If it is not the right shade, we have a shade. We have something, and we're going to talk about that. that's actually not. Oh, that is the right shade. Oh, okay. All right. All right. If it turns out it's the wrong shade, we got something else. Because, I might go start putting this on my skin as we discovered last week or week before last. And your girl was looking light bright there. And it was not the right shade at all. Try not to buy the incorrect shades. But this might be the right shade. Because I did do the shade match, the shade finder while I was standing in the Ulta. I was like, let me go ahead and do this match while I'm here. Because otherwise, we're going to pick the wrong shade. All right. Let me get this excess off of here. All right. Let's start blending, y'all. I feel like this might be a little bit too light. But I could be wrong. I mean, it matches me pretty well. I have to give it that. This actually isn't terrible in terms of color match. It's giving me a very hazelnut brown. So what I discovered was I went back and I bought some more of the I Am Magic because I realized the I Am Magic Velvety foundation that I bought was not the right shade. So I went back and bought more. And I got the right shade. I literally hit the right shade. It is a perfect match. The Lagos shade 240 is my perfect shade. That is the most perfect shade I've ever seen. So, yeah, I was like, this is the shade I need. I bought the 230 Malawi and it's fine too. It actually is a pretty good match too. But the 240, is the perfect. I feel like this is just a tad bit too light. So, yeah, this is a tad bit too light. And it's fine. Because, like I say, I'm gonna darken this down. Yeah, I look ghost white here. Almost ghost white. And it is not, of course, not blended in with my neck. So, let's do, so we know that one's a no-go. Let me put on. So this is the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation in the shade Lagos 240. Because, yeah, that's too light. We're going to be aggressive here. You're going to have to tamp down. And it does smell fantastic. This is probably fine on my nose, but on my cheeks and things, it's too light. Let's put this down. I think I'm going to use a clean sponge. Alright, let's use a clean sponge. See if I can blend in this foundation. And darken it down. I promise y'all, this Lagos is perfect. It was perfect. I was like, hold on. This shouldn't match me this well. I mean, absolute perfect match. It looked like I didn't put anything on my face at all. This is still too light now that this is on underneath it. What I don't want to do is wipe it off and start over. I don't want to do that. Because I fear that's what I'm going to wind up having to do. This is still too bright for my skin. I mean, I look yellow. See, I look yellow in the skin. Like I got jaundice. Blend your neck. Gotta blend under the chin there too. Yeah, I look jaundiced almost. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'm thinking, what's the best way to bring this color down? Because I look a little yellow in the face there, with like I done got something wrong with my liver. I'm thinking, what's the best way to do that? I need something that's too dark for me. This Makeup Revolution one might be just a tad bit too dark. I think it reads as red. So we're going to see if I can pull this color down a little bit more. We ain't going to need concealer, I can tell you that. Because your girl has this is full coverage and I have 3 layers of foundation on. So no, I don't need concealer on right now. And all of this is full coverage, by the way. I'm just gonna look like a porcelain doll or something. This is why we do this, so I can try and see what if certain colors work for me and certain ones do not. Usually I do a pretty good job of doing the shade match. It's just this last little batch of stuff has not been a good job. That's a little bit better, but I'm still super oddly colored in the face. Still a little oddly colored in the face. Still a little bit. But like I say, this is all full coverage and I have on 3 layers of it, so I don't know if I need concealer. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the deep dark today. I'm looking to see if I can grab concealer. This is the 7. Maybe that might help a little bit. That might help. Bring this color down. This is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer in the shade J7, which y'all know for a minute there I was wearing, and it turns out it was too dark for me. That's what this is. And I'm using it because you can see it's very brown. I'm using it to potentially bring this color down a few shades, maybe a shade or so, so that it won't be entirely too odd looking and yellow on me. And that, I think this is gonna work. Now it's bringing it back down to my normal brown skin tone. Okay. Yeah, that worked. And I figured it would, because if you can use something that's too dark, if you put on something that's too light and you need to bring the color down, you could put on something that's too dark to darken the color down. See, now my skin looks normal over here as opposed to light bright over there. So yes, that's a little bit of color theory there, but I figured that I was like, that's something we can take a chance on here. I mean, the face is a canvas here, so but I know now that Infallible is too light. That is entirely too light. So I'm gonna have to play with that one, I guess. It wasn't expensive either, so I'm willing to play around with the color shade and figure out what I need, as opposed to just buying it once and being like, this is not the right color. So we're not gonna do this again. So yeah. But yeah, that saved that. That saved that so well. Now y'all see, now my skin looks about what it should. Still a little bright over here, but it's not as bright as it once was. And it looks normal for me. Okay. Everything is well blended in. This is very shiny over here, but it's fine. I'm gonna put a little bit above. I know I didn't put primer up there, but it's fine. We'll put a little bit up there. That's fine. So we don't look like we're wearing a freaking mask that you didn't put above your eyes. All right. So trying to make sure I got that evenly blended like I want to. Get up underneath that eye. Trying to get this, because this is I have a lot concentrated up here, so I'm trying to get it to smooth that out and spread that out. So see, that's much, much better. Now we are at the shade we should be. And note that it matches my neck without too much blending going on down here. It matches my neck fairly well. So that is how you save. So yes, save some color. And we are also going to still use the deep dark because heavens knows. All right. So face is done. And I really like how this eye look pulled together, and I like it in conjunction with this face. So today, as I'm trying to get this top off, this is the Makeup Revolution Deep Dark baking powder. I'm trying to get the lid off so I can get some in my hands, but that's fine. We'll just do this. How about that? And I can make a mess today. All right, so this is my pyramid puff. Y'all can see it's been used a little bit. I just washed it. I realized you can just wash it and do it. And what I'm doing is I put it in my hand and I'm priming it, and then I'm going to put it on my face. Instant mattification, as you can see. Instant mattification. Sometimes, and I really like the warm honey. Don't get me wrong. I really like that warm honey from Juvia's Place. I do. I love it. However, sometimes I don't want the warm honey. I don't want to appear warm. This is one of those times. We already had a problem with getting the shade down. So, yeah, I don't really want to appear warm. I don't want to warm up the brown. I want to keep it cool here. See if we can get that above the eye area and the eyebrows. One day I'm gonna learn to block my brows and do a new brow. I have some of the most bushiest, wooliest eyebrows. And I got that from my mama and my daddy. So I'm just a hairy person in general. Y'all see with my sideburns growing back. As you can see, they're already trying to grow back. I cut them at the beginning of, I want to say, June for the wedding, and it's the middle of July, and they're already back, growing back. And they grow long down my face. If I could grow a beard, I'd have mutton chops. Easily. I would have mutton chops very easily. And I suspect that is what is going to happen when menopause hits. I am going to have a beard and a mustache, more than likely, because I am an extremely hairy person. And you can see it in my face and my hair on my head when I let it out. That's why I don't let it out, because it is a lot to deal with. Now, I love my hair. Don't get me wrong. I love my hair. Because I got good 4C black folks hair. I do. I love it. It's fantastic. Versatile. I can do a lot with it. But I don't like dealing with it a lot. Just because it's just a time factor. It's so much time. It takes time to do all of that. And sometimes I just don't feel like it. So that's why you see I wear a lot of wigs. And I wear wigs and pieces that mean I don't have to do a ton with my hair. And I'm perfectly fine with that. But I do very much love my hair. And I love what it represents. So, ooh. Yes, Lord, that is a nice beat. You hear me? So, a little bit on my background too, a little bit. My folks are from the islands. At least my daddy's people are. My daddy's people came from them there islands down there. They are Geechee. Geechee color. My dad is from Charleston, so it's, yeah. My mama is from here, so where I am in Columbia. And so, but I got a little island And I know them people from the islands because they share lots of similarities from folks in the islands in the Caribbean. So yes, it's very much you can tell. Um, and that is the full face. But yeah, they're from the islands. So yeah, I'm not surprised that once I realized that, I was like, oh, okay, that explains where all this came from. All this hair and the coarseness and thickness of it, yeah, that's exactly where that came from. All right, so now we're gonna use Mr. Soft Pencil Jr. to do this lip line. We nice and easy. All right, so lips are lined in black with the black outline. Ooh, we're gonna have to do something with this here sponge today. I know that. Sponge is a little that sponge is a little wet. Because that's the one I was getting all that excess. I used a bunch. All right, I'm trying to also wipe my hands off with my towel here. But yeah, I'm island people. Um, Island people. um, and yes, it means also too my hair grows incredibly fast. Like I got some fast growing hair. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I could chop it off, and about a month or two later, it's you see. I cut this with the clippers. It is already right here, y'all. I mean, it's down here. You see this? I cut it with the clippers, got it all the way shaved up and cleaned up, and this one too. This one growing. It's almost back down to where it was. All right, this is the Fenty. We're gonna use this is the Fenty. It's a liquid lipstick. It is the shade. It's Fenty Icon, the MVP, shade 1. I got this at TJ Maxx, so I don't know what this is. If it's gloss or what. Hope it's not gloss. I'm sure it's a liquid lipstick because I seem to recall seeing it saying liquid lipstick. All right, so we're going to apply. Well, already I like this because this is a stunning red. Ooh. Okay. That is a stunning red. Jesus. That red is stunning. That is quite possibly the deepest red I have in my kit. And I got some reds. Y'all, this red is hitting. Damn, Rihanna. This red is hitting. And when I tell y'all pigmented, highly pigmented. But it's matter of fact, it is dry on my lips. This like, I mean, this red is red. The red is redding here. This is a keeper. This is a beautiful red lip. I mean, it's dry already. It's quick drying. It went on smooth and easy. Y'all saw I could apply it and put it on smooth and easy. The pigmentation is just out here. This literally puts some. Listen. This and NYX are they fight, but this is high end. This is the high end of the NYX. I would say NYX probably is the budget version of this. I got this from TJ Maxx for like, I don't even remember how much I said in the beauty haul, but Fenty, I might splurge on this. If I had to buy this and I couldn't get this at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, listen, I would splurge on this. This is, and I'm saying this as somebody who wears a lot of red lipstick, okay, and who enjoys wearing red lipstick. Like, I find red, I go out of my way to look for it. If I see you have a liquid lipstick, I'm looking to see if you got a red shade. I would go get this immediately. And I'm telling you, this is probably going to be expensive. It's probably going to be expensive if you get it, outside of like TJ Maxx. This is stunning. Wow. And I have the lip stunner in my cart at Ulta. I have it saved, but that is not this. I'm not sure. This just says it was like liquid lipstick, but y'all see this? Y'all see this red? It's red. Oh, and the lips are pillowy soft, y'all. I wish I could. You obviously can't touch my lips, but my lips are pillowy soft. Like I don't have anything on. Hell, my lips feel better with this on than without something on. That's crazy. Damn, Rihanna. That is not. All right, I'm going to have to go find what this is that I bought. I'm going to have to figure out what I bought and go look it up and see if I can't get some more of it. Because I'm very impressed. That's super impressed. I would. This lip is just. This lip is out of sight. And dry already and pillowy soft. Wow. Ooh, wee. I'm super impressed. I can't stress y'all how impressed I am. I can't stress enough how impressed I am with this lip. And it's just a basic red lip. We're not talking about nothing that's, like super off the charts. What I'm impressed with today's look. This plum is hitting as a it could do as a lavender almost. But as a pink, if you really wanted to make this read as pink, you see it reads as pink on my eye. This is fantastic. NYX, yeah, good job, NYX. As Gloria said, NYX, come to the front. Quickly. Listen, NYX, that ultimate glow shot, you see. Maybelline, you come to the front also, because this is pretty good. I'm impressed. I mean, I got it to working, and you can see my eyelashes and all of that. Yeah, okay. You stay in the kit too. You get to stay in the kit. And I've grown to like. I have really grown to like. I have really, really grown to like Maybelline's mascara products. I was kind of at first because I'm not used to them. But listen, Maybelline said, "Don't play with me." Maybelline said, "Don't play with me. You know who I am. I've been around a long time. I was around before you were." And I was like, "Oh, okay, all right. I ain't playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Okay." Yeah. Listen. Maybelline said, "Don't play with me." Juvia's Place, you come up to the front because, baby, you saved the day. You did. You saved the day with the concealer, and you saved the day by being the right shade that I picked out. But I also really love this foundation. I do. I really love this foundation. And that Maybelline. Okay, so this L'Oreal, even though it's not the right color, it's slightly too light for me. This is not a bad. I actually don't mind it. The way it felt once I was putting it on was not terrible. It actually felt really good going on my skin. I like it. So I'm gonna try to play with it and see if I can get the right shade again. I know I need probably about 2 shades darker. And that should do right. This In Real Life filter, not bad. Makeup Revolution. Makeup Revolution makes some good stuff. I actually really like this foundation too. It's pretty decent. It's very, very decent. And it wasn't crazy expensive. So yeah, I can deal with that. I'm very, very impressed. Makeup Revolution again. Deep dark. Sometimes you don't want it to be bright light. Sometimes you don't want translucent. You don't. As you can see, I put that on and it seems to be fine. Yeah, I'm very impressed with how this look turned out. Now we're going to set it with some setting spray. I have been using the Marshmallow setting spray and it's fine. Y'all know I like my Microfine Stay All Night Mist, so that's what we're going to use today. This is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, up to 16-hour wear. So it's e.l.f. Shake her up real good. And we use our Sweet Full fan to dry. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the look today. I'm very impressed with several products in here. First and foremost, this lip. Because, oh my gosh, this lip is... Y'all, I wish y'all could see it up close and in person. This lip is crazy. Like, on camera, it is super pigmented. But, yes, I'm very, very impressed. Very impressed. I've been using that NYX Marshmallow setting spray. It's okay. It's not terrible. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm impressed with it. All right, face is dry. All right. Okay, put my setting spray back. Wipe my hands off. I mean, I'm really in love with this eye too. This eye turned out fantastic. Like, I keep looking at it in the mirror and going, oh, damn, I did a good job. I did a great job there. Okay, Miss Beatty, you did a great job. Look at you. Yeah, I listen, we have to take wins as wins. All right, so, and that, ladies and gentlemen, charlatans and shitheels, is the completed look. So I'm putting my earrings on. These came from the Irmo Cherry Blossom Festival. They are peppermints. Anime, they also sell baked goods. And they are on Instagram. Cafe Anime Baked, something like that. I followed them and they followed me. But they are fantastic. I love them, and I get all my earrings from them. Every year I go, I buy 4 or 5 pair of earrings from them. And this is the new wig. Let loose in these streets. Now, I had to do a little work to the bangs and cut them yesterday so I could get the curtain bangs. Because Bettie Page, we would like to do Bettie Page proud. Yeah, I cut the bangs a little bit and got them straight across, as you can see. And so it's a little loose right now because this is brand new and I have something in it. I can't get it out of my hair. I have some lint in here. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, I really like the wig. It fits really nicely, not uncomfortable. It has not tangled yet. They claim it ain't gonna tangle. I want to see. But yeah, I did cut the bangs a little bit because the bangs were like down to my eyes, and I was like, I want curtain bangs, thanks. Which I expect to do that when I get a new wig anyway. So I'm trying to see what it looked like. Pull to the side like that. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm like, damn girl, what you finna get into? Hey that player, what you finna get into? But yes, I like this wig. This wig is very nice. I like it. It's very loose right now. It's not designed to be like a Bettie Page wig. I'm just going to wear it as if it is. Like I said, because I cut my bangs and did the way I want them. Because you can see it's very loose. It's not a wave pattern. It's kind of wavy, but it's not the wave pattern. I guess I could make it that. This is a synthetic wig, so I guess I could make it that if I wanted to. But I don't know. But yeah, I wore it. I got it yesterday. Tried it on. I got a dress in alongside it, and tried that on, and it was fine. And I wore the hair for several hours yesterday, and I felt okay in it. So, it didn't feel uncomfortable after a couple of hours. So I was like, good choice. So I want to thank y'all for watching, and we're gonna come back and do other stuff later. I don't have any events coming up. Today there was a car show here, and I was gonna go, but then I was like, I don't really want to go, and I don't want to go by myself. So I was like, I don't really feel like leaving the house either. So yeah, I decided not to go. But yeah, I'll be back later, probably next week with a new episode. And we're gonna try some more stuff that I've bought. But I want to thank y'all for watching and watching me go through these trials and tribulations of figuring out this foundation. Thanks for watching. It means a lot to me that I have people who watch frequently and let me know, hey, yeah, your stuff popped up in my feed, and I'm like, and I really appreciate the support. Come back and watch more of our videos for the main series, our main series here, and the breakdown, which is our episodes where we break down a look that's already done, and the beauty haul where I detail all of my purchases. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Peace.